Well, hello. I bet you were expecting more reactions, more gaming. Well, we hit a little hiccup. So it turns out last video wasn't the only video that's going to have technical difficulties. We kind of hit a little snubbed tiny bit in our recording schedule, and things kind of didn't go the right way. So here I am, and just giving you a quick little update, not make it too long, 10 minutes max of you should still see next week and following weeks that our schedule gets back to where it is, things in line to what it needs to be, how it needs to be. So apologies. Like I said, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. Quote the late great Hannah Montana. Um, but yeah, same thing as always. You're gonna see more gaming content with minority plays. You're gonna see more reacting with minority reacts. You're also solo things on Tuesdays, which I'm trying to get back to doing that. It's just I'm more focused on making sure the minorities reacts, minority play, like that side of my page gets more attention than my solo stuff. Not saying that I don't like my solo stuff. Solo games or different games, talking to you guys and doing everything in my eyes the right way. Like I want to make sure that I give my love and attention to both videos to make sure this is I can do until eventually I get to that point where I'm like, uh, excuse me, I didn't sneeze. Where I am able to pay for like an editor to do more interesting edits, more full, better edits, I guess, for lack of a better term. But yeah, that should be everything you need to be updated with. But I think I'm gonna just make a video, I guess, out of this going forward. But yeah, that was the review of everything, or not review, but I can't talk, jeez. But yeah, essentially that was everything you needed to know. So I guess getting into it, I did see the Ireland video, so or movie, Markiplier's movie. So I guess I can give you a review on that. Gotta fix my microphone. Golly, there we go. Make sure you can hear all the words that I am saying, and I gotta speak just a little bit louder. But yes, I saw the Iron video. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were a couple things that I didn't really, I guess I had an issue with. It's not that I hated them, it's just that it was kind of hard to see in some instances. Like there was at least two scenes where I couldn't really see Mark or what was going on. And I understand it's like a darker scene, but like it was so dark to the point where I had to like squint, and I wasn't the only person. There was other people squinting or even mentioning just it's too dark. And there were some other instances that it was my fault, not Mark's fault, where he would say certain lines that it was hard for me not to laugh or giggle at because all I heard was Markiplier, not Mark Fishbach. So like I was hearing the Let's Player, the YouTuber do stuff, and I wasn't seeing Markiplier or Mark as an actor. I was seeing him more as a Let's Player. And he did a really good job overall. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was a lot of eeriness with it, and I appreciated that. And just overall, the sounds of it were probably my favorite thing of the entire movie. Is if anyone sees it, because I'm not trying to spoil it, I'm not trying to make it a whole thing where it's like, oh, you can't see this, or like, I'm gonna ruin it for you. No, I'm just trying to keep this review as spoiler free as possible. But listen to the sounds when you watch it. It is so good. I enjoyed it. I know some people had some issues with the sound layering, so it was hard to hear people over the radio. But I guess I didn't really have too many issues with it because to me that makes sense. The deeper you go, the harder it is to understand. There are certain instances where you can't hear them, and to me that makes sense because the radio in the movie itself looked older than what it was supposed to be. It didn't look like it was the most high tech thing in the world. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I want to see Mark do more. I want to see him act more, and I want to see him get better with it because I really enjoyed his performance at the beginning, but I really loved his performance towards the end, or I guess towards the middle-ish, like middle to the end, because he really does transform into his character to the point where like instead of just him being a random person, you get some more lore from his mouth. Like he says things and people like say things to him throughout, but you actually get to hear him defend himself and give us more lore on what happened, what was going on. And overall, it's just a really good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I want more of it. He did so well with something like the game that didn't because from my understanding of the game doesn't give you a lot of gameplay, but it gives you a lot of lore. And he took that and made such a wonderfully like made movie from it. And all the actors in it were really good too. I really enjoyed it. And then the images were really good. There's a lot of nightmare fuel in there that will just really haunt your dreams. But overall, like I said, 8 out of 10. Made a quick little video out of this, little quick yap session. But yeah, with that being said, I do appreciate you guys listening. I do appreciate you guys watching, liking the videos, commenting here and there. I just appreciate it all. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.